A case of missing children, bones in drains, whispers of cannibalism, and now a stunning twist. 18 years later, the man once branded India's most feared killer walks free. The Nithari mystery is far from buried. For nearly 2 decades, the word Nithari has lingered in India's collective memory like a shadow no one can fully step out of. A case so macabre, so shocking, that it reshaped the country's understanding of crime, policing, and human vulnerability. It was a story steeped in horror, whispered allegations of cannibalism, children disappearing without a trace, bone dredged from drains, and 2 men at its center: domestic help Surendra Koli and businessman Moninder Singh Pandher. And now, in a dramatic turn, the Supreme Court of India has acquitted Surendra Koli in the final case that still stood against him, ordering his immediate release after nearly 18 years behind bars. On November 11th, a bench led by Chief Justice B.R. Gavai declared that allowing Koli's conviction to stand would amount to a travesty of justice. The court noted that Koli had already been acquitted in 12 other cases arising from the same set of facts, evidence, and allegations. Only one conviction had remained, upheld in 2011, and now that too has been struck down. The judgment was pronounced by Justice Vikram Nath, who said,
"The petitioner be released forthwith, if not wanted in any other case. The jail superintendent is to be informed of this judgment immediately."
Koli's curative petition, the final constitutional remedy available in India, challenged the very foundation of the earlier conviction. The court agreed, noting that the evidence relied on in 2011, including Koli's alleged confession and a knife recovery, had been dismissed as unreliable or inadmissible in the other 12 trials. For many Indians, the Nithari killings remain one of the most sensational criminal chapters in recent history. Between 2005 and 2007, a quiet lane in Noida's upscale Sector 31 turned into a crime scene of unimaginable proportions. As police began digging near the drains outside Pandher's bungalow, the earth yielded bone after bone, belonging to missing children from the surrounding neighborhood. Rumors swirled of ritual killings, organ trafficking, and even cannibalism, allegations that electrified national media and horrified the public. The idea that such brutality could unfold in an urban household hidden in plain sight shook the country's faith in its institutions. Even today, the case remains synonymous with fear, sensationalism, and unanswered questions. Moninder Singh Pandher, the wealthy businessman accused alongside Koli, had already been acquitted in 2 cases by the Allahabad High Court. Decisions later upheld by the Supreme Court on July 30, 2025. With today's ruling, both men now stand legally cleared of the Nithari murders. Justice Nath's order went further, recalling and setting aside earlier Supreme Court decisions from 2011 and 2014 that had upheld Koli's conviction and rejected his review. The court declared,
The judgment dated 15 February 2011 of the Supreme Court, which upheld his conviction, and the order dated 28 October 2014, which dismissed his review, are recalled and set aside.
Yet, even as the legal chapter closes, the emotional one does not. Families who lost their children still live with questions that were never fully answered. Years of sensational reporting created an image of monstrous violence fueled by allegations of cannibalism that investigators themselves failed to conclusively establish. With Koli's release now imminent, India confronts a haunting truth. One of the country's most terrifying criminal sagas has ended not with finality, but with acquittal, leaving behind a legacy of fear, controversy, and a justice system still reckoning with the ghosts of Nithari.